So what I want to do, if you're happy to, I want to run you through a quick demonstration.
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to pick something you're happy with people listening at home, but also other students to listen to. I'm going to run you through this process for something small you'd like to work on in your life. And let's just see if we can outline this whole process or something very similar. As we know, it could come out sounding a little bit different, but we'll try and stick to the script, so to speak.
Yep.
And let's just run this process, which is essentially, how can we put your attention on an unconscious moment? How can we overload you with something more positive than what you were thinking before?
Yep.
Okay, so have a think about it. What would you like to work on? Australian, let's go. And we're going to take it as surface value. We know what happens when we explore a problem. The problem becomes different. Okay, so we would add that in if we're doing hypnosis anyway, but we're just going to take it as this is the problem we're working on. This is what we've come to understand about the problem, and we're going to use it like so.
Okay.
Okay, so what's something you'd like to work on?
I want to lose 6 kilos within the next 4 weeks.
Okay, so you want to lose 6 kilos in the next 4 weeks. So how does it make you feel having that extra 6 kilos?
Having on the extra 6 kilos.
Yeah, how do you feel about it, having that extra 6?
Absolutely hate it.
Okay, what do you mean by hate it?
Just don't like it.
So
I want it off. I want it off me, and I want it easy and really just easy.
Okay, so what part of you doesn't like it the most?
The way I look.
So the way you look. But what part of you doesn't like the way you look?
My self-esteem.
Your self-esteem. And how do you feel about your self-esteem? What's the feeling you get?
I'm in a good spot now, but this little adjustment, just this 6 kilos, and I'll be happy.
So you'd be happy.
I'll be happy.
How do you know you'd be happy?
How I know I'll be happy?
Yeah.
I don't.
So what's happening right now?
I wonder if that's the key to happiness.
You're wondering if that's the key to happiness. You're wondering if that's the key to happiness. Because that's definitely something to really wonder about, isn't it?
Yeah.
To wonder if it's really about the 6 kilos, or to wonder maybe more than once, is it about the key to happiness? Because there's something interesting that happens when we wonder about things. And you know what I'm talking about, right? Because in life, there's many ways to do things, is there not? And we often don't wonder what's really important to us. And the whole time we're wondering, not even just the key to happiness and maybe losing that 6 kilos, is what you get from it that satisfies you. Because there's one thing we know about keys. Keys are different for a car. Keys are different for a house. Your house key is different than your next door neighbor's house key. But all those keys do the same thing. They unlock things. They allow us to move into things. They reveal secrets, like a key to a long-lost treasure chest. It's like a light bulb goes off in your head. And that's the key to an idea, maybe. And I have no idea whether it's the 6 kilos you wish to lose, or it's finding that key to happiness. And that's something I really want you to think about. Because not only does it become pleasant, that thinking sometimes has something positive that you could feel. A sense of wonder, a sense of imagination. Like a child's face when they read their favourite story at night time. How can a book Allow a child to find a key to happiness inside that story. And that's something I really want you to consider. Because it might not just be the 6 kilos. It might be just the key to happiness. It might be both. It might be just one is more than the other. Who knows? And how could you? If only you find your key to happiness, I think that will be the place to let you know. And you'll feel it. That feeling will have a certain knowing to it. Maybe a new level of happiness. Maybe it will show you which key you've been using in the wrong lock. Maybe like some houses, have a front door, then a screen door. Maybe you just have the keys confused. And what's happening right now?
I don't know.
That's right. How could you know? There's a lot to think about, isn't there?
Yes.
So how do you feel about the problem right now?
Well, I'm happy already.
How do you do that? That's an honest question. Because you're feeling happy already. So I guess it's already happened, right?
Yeah.
And would I be right in saying you have no idea how, what, or when it happened? Because it already has, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So how do you feel about, well, what's more important? The 6 kilos or the key to happiness?
I'm really happy.
So you mean you found the answer?
It's not the 6 kilos.
So what is it then? I really want you to think about it this time. What is it? Yeah. And let me guess. Probably something beyond words, right? But you can feel it, can't you?
Can't explain it, yes.
I want you to think about exactly what cannot be explained. And you don't even have to tell me. You don't have to talk. You don't even have to move. You need to do nothing. It's just feel that unexplainable. Because I think that is what needs to be opened with that key. Because this is important, right? Because this probably expands across your whole lifestyle and who you are as a personality, would you suggest?
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder how this unexplainable helps you in all other parts of your life. Socially, romantically, personality, and more, of course. Sometimes keys can open rather large things. Things in there you had no idea could feel so good. It will take care of a lot of other things. Maybe aren't as pleasant. And how could you not feel good? It's there. How can something not feel good if you can't even explain why you're just feeling good? That's a sense in itself. And what's happening right now?
This feels good.
I can tell. So how do you feel about your problem right now?
Well, it's kind of when you were talking, I ran a whole movie of how it happened.
Yeah.
It's like I'm there. I did it, and I just remember how I did it.
Nice thing to remember, isn't it?
Yes.
Nice thing to remember. Because you just did it. And there's one thing we know about movies. We can watch them over and over again. And the great thing about good movies you can really put attention on, that is. Each time you watch them, you can get something new from them. Some movies have deleted scenes that make the movie itself make more sense, give you more information. Some movies have outtakes, moments throughout production where everyone was having fun, happy, making mistakes, joking, laughing. I mean, what a movie to watch that would be.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to realize this as we get back into normal conversation, that will continue. Just allow your unconscious do it all in the background. You don't even have to think about it anymore. It's a great thing about movies. You can let them run while the TV's off. Right?
Yeah.
So, coming back to normal whenever you can, obviously letting those processes do whatever they're going to do in the background.